Okay, I have something very important to talk to you guys about. This is, okay, VR is on. Okay, I have something really important to talk to you guys about. This is something that many of you guys should take into consideration for those who run a production company like how I do, or also work for a production company. This is something that no one should ever do on a business level, nor personal nor business, should never do this at all. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Whenever someone does a mistake, never ever, and if it's something on a personal level, they do a mistake. Let's say they forget to hit the record button, which is something really big, especially in this industry that I'm in, or they forget to go ahead and get in contact with someone for an interview or in something in those terms. I'm gonna say here, never ever publicly humiliate them. Never ever send it on full blast. Never send it to everyone. Never do that, because on a level like that, if you're in a profession, and let's say one of your interns do not, they forget to go ahead and get the last few B-roll shots from the area that you guys recorded at, and you guys left, or you guys are still there and the sun's already down, and he forgets to do that, do not go around and tell everyone, look what he did. He totally forgot. This is something never ever anyone should do. That is sad, pathetic, this and that. Well, not in those terms, but this is not the right way to do it, and you should never do what he did. That is completely unprofessional. Completely, how should I say this? Blown out of proportions. Never, when someone does a mistake, and if it's their first mistake, let them slide it by. Second, if they do it second, okay, frown at them. Third time, talk to them. Fourth time, consider if they're even viable for that position. It's something that everyone should go ahead and think about, especially for those that are hiring new people. Like I'm training people right now as we're speaking. I'm training people that will be willing to be suitable for my team. Right now, as I'm speaking, I'm training four new people to go ahead and join our team. They will be on eventually soon, but we're not going to say their names. You might have seen some of their names in our credits of our very short film. I'm going to say here is that it's personally happened to me where I've done a mistake, and there was a publicly sent out to everyone, and everyone saw it, and it wasn't nice. It wasn't pretty. Something never should do. Now, technically, right now, I'm doing it, but I'm not saying names. I'm not saying who. I'm not saying exactly what's going on. But when someone sends that out and they show exactly who you are, and it's sent out to a group of people that you work with, that's pushing the envelope. If you kind of get me at this point, that's something you should never do. If they cause something really extreme and it has to be used as an example to go ahead and show everyone, do not disclose their name. Do not do anything like that. Do not tell. You could tell the people that work with them, but do not disclose their name. It'll show an example, and in their minds, they'll know, okay, he's talking about me, but they won't say anything. And everyone else will be like, okay, let's not do what that guy did. But they'll never know that the person who did it, that's being told out to everyone, being used as an example, they'll never know. Can you get me? Give some privacy when someone does a mistake, and if it's a really big mistake and you want to set an example out of it, do not make the example where it's extreme and you go ahead and you put their information out, and now the reputation's kind of shot a little. Not extreme, but the reputation could be shot, or they could lose a job, or if other businesses see that, they will not want to hire them. Simple as that. Don't do that. Never be that type of person. If you're dealing with a large amount of stress, large quantities of stress, especially in the production world, we're dealing with 1,000 things, and you're very short on team and equipment. Do not take it out on the person that can't help you at the moment. I've did this before, and I'm sorry to Connor. I'm gonna say this for getting mad at him because he had to go to a birthday party and miss out on the show. It's understandable. It's a friend's birthday. Sure, I've said it before and all of that, but it's someone's birthday, and it's their friend. They have more than their right to go ahead and go to that party. I had no right whatsoever to go ahead and tell him, hey man, you have to go to this. First of all, I'm not paying him. Okay? Second of all, he doesn't have to forcibly go. It's his own freedom, choice of will. I got stressed and I got mad at him and I took it out on him. Simple as that. As for you guys that are starting and you guys are getting friends together or you're hiring people to do it, do not do that. Never ever do that. That's all I'm going to say. And as for anything else, when you're really stressed out, do not take out on others. If you're really stressed out, keep it to yourself. or no, don't keep it to yourself, never. Shield it away from the working environment and talk it out with someone professional, or talk it out with a family member, mom or dad, acquaintance, a good acquaintance, like a friend, obviously, or a parent or a guardian. Never, ever, ever. Scratching himself down there. Yeah, that's Odie for you. Never, ever, ever, ever use it in the business world. Not nice, not pretty. It doesn't turn out nice. So that's my tip for this video. I hope you guys put this into consideration for those that are slowly growing, and you guys are getting more and more staff and YouTube channels are growing, or you're developing at the same paces as me. Please, please, please consider this. Do not let it slip by. Just consider it for a while, and if you think it's viable, use it as viable. If it isn't viable, then don't use it at all. Simple as that, or just keep it in the back of your head and activate one day when you actually need it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Greg from Legacy Productions. That's all I have to say, and see you later.